Próxima estación.
Argüelles.
I'm Lindsay, you're watching History and Leisure. Be sure to follow on Instagram, Threads, Bluesky, History_Leisure, as well as a Substack and my second channel, History and Leisure Echoes, where I post copyright-free footage and bonus material. Argüelles is a station on the Madrid Metro, serving as a junction point between Line 3 and 6, as well as the western terminus of Line 4. The name Argüelles comes from Agustín Argüelles. He is integral to the Congress of the 1812 Constitution, but was in prison when Fernando VII retook the throne. When he was ousted in 1820, he briefly became Minister of the Interior. The royals came back in 1823 and was exiled to Britain. When Fernando VII died in 1834, his wife established a congressional system while acting in her daughter Isabel II's place. He would later be a signatory of another constitution in 1837. When that queen died in 1840, General Baldomero Fernandez Esperato y Alvarez de Toro was named head of state, while Argüelles was named as the legal guardian of Isabel II, as well as President of Parliament, or the Cortes as they call it. However, the decision only lasted 3 years, and Congress decided Isabel was of age at 13 to be officially queen. Argüelles would pass away just a year later in 1844, with the area of Argüelles beginning construction 12 years later in 1856. Metro Station opened only on July 15, 1941 as the northern terminus of Line 3. Line 4 joined upon its inception on March 23, 1944, at which point it terminated Goya, where Line 2 trains would branch until 1958 when the trackage was transferred. Line 6 did not arrive until the loop was fully complete on the 10th of May, 1995. So I can't find ridership statistics for the Metro, so if you know where I can find that, feel free. So for scoring, with each category of 5, we're focusing on final score of 25. Connectivity between transit, things nearby, general appearance, headways, wayfinding. Besides our 3 Metro lines, there is a free microbus called the 002 which powers between Argüelles and Puerta de Toledo via the Seville Metro station near Seoul. There are 2 special electric bus class routes. The CO3 doubles service between the 2 points by a slightly different route, with the CO3 paralleling Line 4 to Recoltes before serving Atocha. 001 on the other end runs between Atocha and Moncloa, with a good bit on Gran Via. There are 6 other day routes that pass through. As for the night network, the N21 and the night version of the circular lines fill this gap, also serve the area in terms of night service, so I give it 4.5 out of 5. In terms of stuff nearby, there's a lot of commercial here. There's a Carrefour market. I thought the sign said Carrefour at the time, but must have changed. Corte Inglés, don't think I went to that one. Also serves Parque de Oeste. However, Moncloa is closer to the far one. Plaza de España is probably better if you want to go to the Templo de la Bode. I think this is probably best station to reach a Teleférico Skyride. It's been under renovation for a while, so who knows if it'll reopen. Then what was most important to me is the main, or Princesa campus of Nebria University, being located just across the street from the Line 4 entrance. You also have a law school of Comillas University or ICADE, as well as a military school in adjacent. The reason I would dog points is that Parque de Oeste is further than I thought, and those actually might be better served by other softs, but I feel like giving a 5 out of 5 would be cruel. In terms of general appearance, all platforms have modern standard color code system, and there's no real icks with the Line 4 platforms. The main thing is just that you have to use the side platform to reach the station when you could just blast the wall out and just have that be a bypass. So it would be nice if there was a better way to bypass Line 4 from that entrance, because once you're in there, it dumps you in the main sort of fare control area. I also feel there's a lot of natural light coming for the Line 3 platforms. But also there's a lot of these final phase over there. There's a lot of this common beige design. So I feel very deep, vaulted, but not really a lot of color to them. That was their choice. And that main fair point, there is a nice mosaic. Come on, easy 5 out of 5. Moving to headways, the Metro tends to be 4 to 6 minutes all day and 15 minutes late night from 6 a.m. Both circle routes run 5 minutes, even off-peak on weekdays. Night buses have 10 run trips Sunday through Thursday. Midnight 6 a.m. with Fridays having 20-25 minute service, and that schedule extends a bit further into metro hours on Saturdays. Yes, nightlife isn't this district's forte, but I wouldn't be surprised if another night network expansion added a second route here beyond the circle routes. Getting to Puerto Rico can be useful and to avoid the crunch on Line 5 of San Isidro, but I'm sure the buses are going to be slammed too during that time of year. Give it a 4.5 out of 5 simply because most of terminating service is cannibalized by by Moncloa, just to the north, and I feel like it's worthy of an initial overnight bus route. But I think eventually that should be in the cards. Again, signage, really good imagery, especially since the metro drives on the left and everything else is on the right. Fully accessible station. Again, with the Line 4 thing, which is you have a university campus right more over that way that are closer to the Line 4 platforms, and so it makes sense to have a better bypass for people going to Line 3 or Line 6. Feels like if you're only using the Line 4 and dumping into there, it gets confusing if you just almost always use the Line 4 entrance, but that was just me, and wherever you are in the city and general time in the city, that mileage will definitely vary. So I give wayfinding a 4 out of 5. So that wayfinding fix I was saying, that could have easily been done like 30 years ago when Line 6 was being finished, but foreigners will probably use Plaza España to access Parque de Oeste instead, though. So many foreigners you probably see are students like me who studied abroad at Nebrija. Speaking of AIFS, who was the program that I worked at, from that trip, from that time there, I have over 50 videos exploring Madrid as well as other corners of Spain and spring break at Europa Park in Germany and southeastern France, including a video documenting all the Line 4 stations because I rode that line end to end, almost because I find that cafe up there. I'm Lindsay, you've been watching History and Leisure. Comment, like, subscribe, and strike the bell.